Hello, Lou Hamilton from Audible Elegance here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And we're located a couple doors north of the original Montgomery Inn and directly across the street from Montgomery Cyclery. So if you need your bicycle tuned up, stop on over there, give them your bike, come on over and visit us. This is the final chapter on the Linn LP12 from Hell. And the last time we were doing this video, we abruptly stopped short. And the reason we stopped short is because I had this cable, and it's very nicely done. It's a Chinese supplier, very nicely done. But there are two issues with it. One is it's very short, which did not give the customer much room to attach it to in his system. But more importantly, it is so well done in terms of thickness that it was very inflexible. So when you look at my last video about this table, you simply came up with, only Top Gun applies to this, my coming up with a way which was total rubber dog shit of trying to get this table, getting this cable attached to the table without screwing up the suspension and trying to give him enough length that he could attach it to something. And that's reading the video stopped short because I realized, I had Mickey Mouse the attempt so badly. It was like, this is nuts. So I turned to one of my favorite suppliers, which is Straightwire, and I asked them to build me a cable to meet the needs. Once again, I did turn to a Chinese supplier for a 5-pin DIN, and that came in, and I sent them that lead, and they constructed for me a cable. And I'd like to show you what we were able to do from the bottom side. So rather than the Mickey Mouse use of wire ties and trying to hold wires up, the cable produced by Straightwire was shrink wrapped, but I was able to heat set it into the proper angle and position so the cable itself did not bang on the bottom. And I'll do a final tuning with the combination of the P-clip and the tension so that the cable itself properly bounces. And we also tested it for a ground problem because the original cable did not have a ground at the plug. Straightwire built it so that, in fact, I do have a lead. This will be dressed in the final works so that it doesn't interfere with the bounce at all, and it shouldn't. I'm probably going to go ahead and shorten the cable and solder it to this point so that it really is even less of an issue. But for the moment, we put it this way so we could test it. Without this attached, we had a horrendous hum on the table. I mean, it just, it dominated. You didn't even hear the music sometimes. So that's all now been cured. But the cable now is dressed in a way that it's not going to, bang on the bottom and interfere with the suspension. We have a great length so that the customer can get to his thing. We have a very lovely ground clip for him as well. And the Linn Turntable from Hell is, in fact, now finished. And I refer to it as from hell as that there are some projects that are just so old that it's either a labor of love, because I know some of you like to restore things, or it's one of those man challenges, I'm going to make this damn thing work whether I spend the rest of my life at it or not. And this was a labor of love, and yes, there was some of that man challenge in this thing. It's like, you bastard, I'm going to get this. And we did. And so we're very happy to be in a position to go ahead and button this puppy up and deliver it to the customer, who has been most kind in allowing me to have the table for so long as I sorted through all the issues, and I'm sure he's going to be delighted when he gets it home. So thank you for watching. She's done. No more hell tables.